Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is, man. We back again for the weekend banger game. Weekend banger game. Y'all already know the count. I got one for y'all. As usual, got one for y'all, man. Like I always tell y'all, man, I got no problems making sure y'all got a weekend banger every weekend. It's no problem on my end making sure the content comes out when it's supposed to. I have no problem doing these things, man. As long as y'all can keep promising me y'all gonna stay out the way, man. That's what I need y'all to do, man. It just makes more sense to stay out the way, man. I think staying out the way should be incorporated in everybody's lives, man. Women, gentlemen, everybody, man. You should want to stay out the way, man, for a lot of reasons, man. When you get your freedom taken away, man, it's a wrap for you, man. Your life is over with, man. Everything is gonna get left behind, and your girl is gonna leave you. Your family is gonna miss you. You're gonna be far away in Chuckatuck County somewhere. It's a wrap for you, man, when you mess your life up, man. So I'm letting you know right now, man, you can stop right now what you're doing. Breaking the law, anything you're doing, any type of crime you're doing, y'all, it always catches up to you. It's just a part of the destiny of getting in trouble, man. Any crime you're doing out there, I promise y'all, man, very few has got away with it. I'm letting you know. So when it catches up to you, you're going to be taken away from your family, man. So you got a chance right now to stop what you're doing, man, and say, I'm going to stay out the way. Because that's what it is out here, man. That's what I need y'all to do, is just stay out the way, man, before it's too late, y'all. That's it, man. That's all I need y'all to do, period, man. But y'all already know what to do with this one, man. It's the weekend banger, man. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Everybody that's new to the channel, share me out. Then like, share, and subscribe, man. Turn this one up for me, y'all. Y'all know what to do with this jump. Like, share, and subscribe this jump. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. Let's go. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. And the story I got for y'all today is called The Aggressive Drug Addict. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, yeah, they're in prison too, waiting on you, man, if you ever get locked up, man. They have really aggressive drug addicts, man. I don't care what compound, what state, what prison you in, they are in every prison. They just like predators, man. Everybody in prison tries to get drugs. That'd be a lot of dudes' goals up there, man. But it's just like the streets. When you getting money in the streets, who you got to deal with? You got to worry about the wolves coming to kick your door in. You just can't worry about the police when you're on the streets hustling. You got to worry about the wolves too, the guys that'll come rob you. In prison, you got to worry about the aggressive drug addicts, man, because it's a lot of aggressive drug addicts in there, y'all. And it all depends on what drug it is or what maniac you're gonna have to deal with, man. But I guarantee you this, man. When you get that package in penitentiary, there's always somebody that's waiting to see any type of weakness or who you are, who you hang with, where you from. What are you gonna do if I do this? How far can I take it with them? They're thinking about these things every time, man, because that's just the nature of what goes on in prison. Me personally, when I got the pack, dudes already knew how I carried it, man, and I chose who I wanted to do business with when it came to hard drugs, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna take y'all to Sussex 2 on this one, y'all. 2007, man. 4-building game. And I can remember, y'all, man, when I was in that pod, y'all, like out of nowhere, man, like he moved in our pod. But before he even moved in our pod, like I remember seeing this guy on the compound. And the reason why I used to always see this guy on the compound is because usually on the weekends and stuff like that, you'll see dudes going to get the package or dudes that have the package. And the guys who really like to do the hard drugs, which is used to be, I'll say the hardest drug back then was heroin, you know what I mean? The smack, the dope, whatever y'all want to call it, man. The guys that used to go get that. You know what I mean? You'll have the guys that like to do it that be all over the place trying to buy it. And I used to always see this one guy, man. He used to be by the child hall. He used to be in the yard. He used to be by the library. He used to be going to school. anywhere he can go or was an opening that where he can score the drugs, man, he used to be there, man. And this guy I'm talking about, man, his name is Fruit, man, from Danville, man. He was a real deal psycho, y'all. That's my word. He was a maniac, man. It was crazy, man. So I remember when he finally came to our pod, man, and for real, I think he only came to our pod because he was chasing, man. Like, I was in a pod, man, with this dude from Portsmouth, man, and for real, this dude, he was a guy that really didn't like to have a lot of problems. He wasn't with no problems. He wasn't really a goon from Portsmouth, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't on that type of time. Everybody from every city, if your city is known to be maniacs out there, man, like everybody's not going to be a maniac from out there. That's just how it go. But you still have those dudes that like to get money, you know what I mean, and still try to wiggle their way through the system, you know what I mean? You have those type of guys, man. But at the same time, this guy I'm about to talk about, man, he didn't want no problems, man. But Fruit, man, Fruit was just on a whole nother level with it, y'all. Like, he was just aggressive, super duper aggressive with it, man. So when he finally moved in our pod, I was thinking he came in the pod chasing the dude Red, man. Like I said, Red was from Portsmouth, man. Red was a dude. He used to go to the visit room. His girl would bring him the sack. You know what I mean? I'll say it was 2 major cities in Virginia that I can remember in my era. This is what I'm talking about when I was in there. But I would say Richmond and Portsmouth used to be like the 2 major cities that guys will go get the dope. You know what I mean? Like, that'll be like, that's major in their town. You know what I mean? It's probably still major in their town. But that will be the guys who will go get the dope all the time. So Red was from Portsmouth, you know what I mean? Or he could have been from Suffolk. I don't know. He used to rock with a few Portsmouth dudes. You know what I mean? I think they used to be trying to just hang around him because he was getting the package. But at the same time, I heard a rumor that he was from Suffolk, but I used to just say he was from Portsmouth. That's where I thought he was from. But he used to go do his thing, you know what I mean? When he did his thing, man, he'll have it because he used to do the drug as well, you know what I mean? So when he came into 4D, he was a guy that was getting the package off the rip. He got in the pod. He went in the pod 2 weeks. He went to the vision room. He came back with a D block, you know what I mean? He got the D block floating all through the building. Everybody calling his name because that's how it is when you got it. If you got a missile, that's what they call good dope up there, y'all. They call it a missile. If you have a missile, you're going to have everybody that do that drug screaming your name, man. The white dudes, the black dudes, the maniacs, everybody going to be looking for you trying to buy that drug. I used to sit back and watch dudes sell that drug before I even had my hands on it, before I ever touched it before. And I used to just sit back and see, like, it was definitely way more of a hassle than selling weed. I did notice that at a young age, like you get that drug, man, you have to deal with all the psychos because it's so many dudes in penitentiary, y'all. When I was in there, like, I don't know how it is now, but when I was in there back then, man, it was so many dudes, man, that you would be surprised that do the dope. Just because you do dope don't mean you got to shoot it in your needle like the dudes on the wire or something like that. Everybody didn't do the dope like that. A lot of the dudes that I'm talking about that did the dope, they snorted the dope, man. And it used to be a lot of dudes. I knew a lot of Richmond dudes used to do it. It used to be Tidewater dudes that used to do it, man. A lot of dudes used to do it. Me personally, I never dealt with that drug, man. I could never do it. I was scared of it, man. I used to see how that junk used to have dudes coming out looking, and dudes used to be like too overly high, man. Like, you know what I mean? I used to know cool ass dudes from Richmond, man. Like, they'll be cool as hell until they go to the V room and get that damn dope. Man, they come back with that dope. Man, like, they swag just turns slow. Like, they still be they self, but they just be like, it's like they so high. That's why I said, like, I never wanted to do a drug where I feel like I'm gonna be overly high. That drug felt like dudes was overly high, man. Like they off point, like something can happen and they wouldn't be able to do nothing because they too high. And that's how that dope used to have you, man. Like, and that's why I think a lot of people did it because that was like, you know, I smoke weed because I used to like to smoke weed. It used to take my mind away from jail, you know what I mean? Put me in a good mood, all those things. I think people did the dope because it really took them out of like, you'll be so high, you might just have to just lay in your bed and go to sleep. I don't know what type of feeling or what type of thoughts a dude might have because I never did the drug, but I know a lot of dudes used to do that drug, man. Maybe it was an escape for a lot of people, man. I don't know, because in prison, it didn't look bad. Like, you wouldn't look at a dude unless he was super fiend out. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of those dudes wouldn't be fiend out. You'll look at a dude and be like, damn, he do the dope. Or he do the dope. It's nothing. Your homeboy over here might do the dope. You know what I mean? This dude you know over here might do the dope. You'll never know who do the dope, man, until you see how they can't hide the high. You know what I mean? That's the crazy thing about that drug. You can't hide the high, man. You can't hide it, man. So Red was in there doing his thing. You know what I mean? He had the whole pod. A lot of dudes were super duper high. You know what I mean? And he was doing his thing, man. I seen him doing business with with Fruit, you know what I mean, before, because Fruit used to always, like, he'll make it his business. I told whatever that good dope is at, Fruit was gonna find it. He was one of those type of aggressive dudes, man. Like, he was just extremely aggressive, like, for no reason, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll be doing stuff like this, like, you will see him, like, somehow he'll get a pass or somewhere to go somewhere on the boulevard, and we on the yard, and you'll see Fruit, man, and he was, for real, Fruit was like he was older than us, you know what I mean? He was already down since the middle 90s, you know what I mean? So he was already down like a decade or better already, you know what I mean? Everybody already knew that he had a life sentence. That's what everybody used to say, yeah, he got a life sentence. And I think that used to be part of his makeup to kind of be even crazier when dudes used to talk about that. But that's what dudes used to say. When I first found out who dude was, everybody was telling me about who he is and about, you know what I mean? The first thing they say, he be down on that damn dope. And then the second thing they said was he got a life sentence, you know what I mean? So he was somebody that had a mentality of he didn't care, you know what I mean? That's what I got off on when I finally got a chance to meet him. But like, just seeing how he moved around before he got to our pod, like, he just was aggressive. He was trying to find that stuff. So when Red used to strike, he would make it his business. Like I say, he would get a pass or somewhere, and you'll just see him on the boulevard. Like, we on the yard, he on the boulevard. His building is one building or two building. I forgot what building he was in. He was down that way. We was on the other side of the yard. This man had come all the way down on our side. He don't supposed to be like on the boulevard part, like by our buildings. He'll be down there. He will be down there chasing, man. He will be down there chasing, and he'll have somebody with a laundry bag with some stuff in it, and they'll have it on the yard, and he'll be out there trying to make his play. He'll be out there trying to make his play every time. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So who got it? Hey, yeah, hey, look, me holler at you over here. Yeah, me, I got money. Yeah, you can talk to me. I got money. I got my money. And I'm just sitting back looking at it like, damn. This nigga think he on a goddamn Harlem Strip where the dope be at for real. I'm like, this man wildin'. Like, he really think he on the land scoring for real the way he used to act, man. I used to be like, this man crazy as hell. So boom. We in the pod one day. He move in the pod. I see him coming in with the boxes and stuff like, the hell, they move this maniac in the pod. So he come in and jump, boom. At the time, Red messed with two dudes in there, you know what I mean? One of them was from Portsmouth, and I forgot where the other one was from, you know what I mean? But it was another dude he used to hang around too. But Red, goddamn, those were the only two dudes he'll rock with. Red would sell his own stuff for the majority of them, you know what I mean? He would sell his own work. Every time he'll get the joint, he'll sell his own work. He'll look out for his homeboys. And he'll look out for dudes in the pod by selling stuff for commissary, you know what I mean? So bro used to make a decent amount of change in prison money and in street money, you know what I mean? He was someone, I guess, was taking care of his girl, doing his thing. But when Fruit moved in, Fruit didn't even put his stuff up. As soon as he came in, I promise y'all, man, he ran straight. What I say, he ran immediately to Red Cell, immediately. Red slept in cell 11 in the corner in the back. Man, he went to his cell immediately, man, like he already knew what cell he was in. Red wasn't even out in the pod. Man, this man came up. He came, he go to the door, he like, hey, what's up, man? Come on, man. He loud as hell, like the whole pod looking at the new dude who just moved in. You know what I mean? Everybody looking. He came in during like around 2 o'clock or something like that. Everybody looking. He go to Red door. Hey, man. Hey, come on. I'm going to get your dope pop. Man. Now, Fruit, he'll give you a timid, like you, a lot of people, some people might be intimidated of this man because like I say, he was a little older than us and he didn't look washed up. You know what I mean? He was one of those old dudes that didn't look washed up. He was one of these dope fiends that kind of like, and I ain't gonna call him a dope fiend, man. I ain't call Fruit a dope fiend. I take that back. But he was one of those guys that do dope that kind of still like took care of his body. You know what I mean? Pause. Like he would still work out, stuff like that. You could tell like he worked out. You know what I mean? I used to see him on the yard. If he wasn't chasing, that's what he'd be doing. If it's the D block on the yard, he's coming to find it, man, period. And that's just what it was. But he still made sure he stayed in great condition. You know what I mean? But that was just a part of like his whole scheme of like scaring dudes for real. I think that's what it was, man, because the stuff he used to do was like slightly bullish. He used to try to bully dudes if he see he could take that mile, you know what I mean? But he was just like, he was different, man. Like he moved in the pod. He had the dude door ASAP. Hey, I'm gonna get your door open. Hey, tell her open cell 11. Tell her open cell. This man, boxes and stuff is sitting right by. He didn't even take his stuff to the cell yet. I'm like, this man a psycho. He get Red out. Red come out, putting the shoes on. They talking, you know what I mean? You see Fruit, you like, yeah. Look. Yeah, look, well, I can get on the job. Look, trying to get some of that. Hey, what's up? What's up? They walk back to the corner, back by the window. He back there talking. Red said won't fall from the back window. They back by the back window talking. See Fruit back there talking to him. Yeah, damn it. Yeah. Red like, really talking. Goddamn, next thing you know, they did another cell break. They do a cell break. Red go to his cell. He go right behind Red. He come out of the cell happy as hell. This man still ain't put his stuff up. Now he putting his stuff up because he got that damn work. You know what I mean? He got that work. So as soon as he moved in the pod, I'm like, damn, dude, a psycho, man. So boom. Goddamn. He in the pod, man. Like, I kind of feel it. I think Red started feeling like, you know what I mean? Like he was getting kind of too worrisome because like y'all gotta understand how this is. Like, you know what I mean? Like he used to be down on Red top. You know what I mean? Not only did he buy something right there, he wanted to be around Red when they get high. You know what I mean? He wanted in on that. Like he wanted in on when, you know what I mean? He just wanted in every time it was some dope that be pulled out. And Red was the one with the dope. So this is like, I felt like Red was starting to feel like this man was being worrisome as hell. Like, man, it's worrisome, man. It's aggressive ass nigga, man. Nigga aggressive as hell. So, goddamn, it was another dude, man, that was in the pod, man. You know what I mean? He was cool with the dude that was in 4B. And I think this dude was from Richmond. I want to say this dude was from Richmond. But he was cool with the dude that was in 4B that was from Richmond, man. And he was another guy that would go to the visitor room and get the dope, too. It used to be several people that do this, y'all. Like, it used to be like, who got the best missile? You know what I mean? Who got the most consistent missile? Who gonna have the most people in debt? You know what I mean? Because you know, if it's back-to-back people strike, there ain't gonna be a whole lot of money floating around because people gonna already owe money. So it used to be like a slight competition of the dope game slightly, man. And sometimes it'd be droughts and dudes will pop up at the right time. You'll be able to make your money. But the dude downstairs that was getting the D block, man, the guy that was in our pod, man, goddamn. I guess the dude downstairs gave him some work. You know what I mean? Not a lot of work, but maybe probably about 10 eggs or something like that, just to sell up there for commissary. You know what I mean? Usually when dudes doing that, those are like baby testers because like the dudes that get it for the cheap, you know what I mean? Of course they're gonna want to get it for the high now if they see it's good. But if they can buy it with some commissary, they already know they can't keep buying it with commissary. It's not gonna be enough. You're gonna waste your whole box trying to get it with commissary. So majority of dudes that get on the phone, try to do the street Western Union game, off the book, something like that. They'll try to just have the street money, man. So he come up in the pod and I heard my roommate at this time, man, before I got my other homeboy in the cell, I was in the cell with a dude from Richmond, man. And me and him was roommates probably for like 3 weeks. But he was in there around this time. Then he ended up moving. But he used to do the dope. You know what I mean? He wasn't a dude that looked bad either that do the dope. You know what I mean? He bought his dope and he did the dope. That's what he did. You know what I mean? He didn't make a fuss about it. He wasn't a fiend about it. He wasn't none of these things. But I remember him coming in the cell telling me that the little young dude got the dope. You know what I mean? From Richmond. You know what I mean? So I'm like, he got it. I'm like, for real. You know what I mean? He like, yeah, I'm about to holler at him. He got some eggs for sale. You know what I mean? The eggs used to be like, I'll say baby caps on the street. They used to go for, I think dudes was selling for $10 an egg or $20 an egg. Don't quote me. It's one of the two. But he was about to buy some. You know what I mean? So he said, dude, holler at him. I'm like, yo, who should I holler at in here? Who should I holler at in here? And he told him like, look, don't holler at goddamn Fruit maniac ass. Don't tell him nothing about what I'm telling you. What this dude do. As soon as my roommate come out the cell, he walked out the door. He was like, man, told this dumbass nigga shot. I like, what? He was like, look. I get up and look. I see goddamn Fruit. Fruit got his ass over by the payphone like he got him cornered. You know what I mean? Fruit standing over there looking like, yeah, look, well, I can give you whatever you want. I want it all. I'm trying to buy all. What you want for all of it? What you want for all of it, youngin? Yeah. All right, let me see it. Let me see it then. Let me see it. And they walked and they went back by the window. That's where everybody usually go back because it's a little deep. The people in the booth, it's a hard time for them to see what you're doing all the way back there, even though they can look back there. It's just away from the pod. It's a little privacy. As long as nobody's in 12 cell or 11 cell when it's in pod rec, you can go back there and talk privately. You know what I mean? So boom, they walk back there. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Everybody watching it because he was loud as hell. You know what I mean? My roommate come out. He got his little stuff in the laundry bag. And he's standing there looking mad as hell, looking like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to get this goddamn dope. He looking mad as shit. Goddamn Fruit took him back there. I'm looking like, he fucking with the aggressive drug addict, man. This nigga a psychopath, man. He took him back there, y'all, and they was talking, and then I guess he let him see the package, and then I guess he had to take the package out, which probably had the 10 eggs inside like a little bag. You know what I mean? Took one out to show him, and when he took one out to show him, man, goddamn, next thing you know, you just seen him back there, and with the ruckus of the noise, like it wasn't the fighting noise. It was just like you could hear people moving, like it was a struggle or something. And then when everybody went to look, you know what I mean? I went and looked, and when I looked, all you see was Fruit like, nigga, he butt that nigga. I said, oh, that was my first successful butt that I ever seen in penitentiary. I seen dudes fighting, every crazy butts. No, Fruit was like, nigga, he had to, because the dude was a little smaller than him. Fruit like 6 feet, still in shape. You know what I mean? Fruit was like, nigga, come here, nigga. They back by the window. He like, nigga, come here, nigga. And he butt that little nigga. Little nigga said, shit. Fruit said, nigga, give me that shit, nigga. What's wrong with you? Give me that shit. And he grabbed that nigga, he mushed him. And he mushed him out in the pod. And nigga was like, and he mushed that nigga. The nigga came out the pod like, he mushed that nigga back his head. I said, oh my God. That nigga came out. I ain't never seen Fruit look this mad. He came out from the back. He was like, yeah, I did it. Anybody. I did it. Anybody. Anybody got something to say about this? I did it. Yeah, I did it. I sleep in cell 12. Anybody. I'm like, oh shit. I sleep in cell 10. Anybody. I'm like, this nigga maniac. I'm like, damn. I'm like, see, the crazy part is that he don't try this to everybody. That's the crazy part. And that's what I be telling y'all how it is. Like, there's other type of predators in prison besides booty predators, pause. There's all type of preying on the weak predators, man. And these dudes got to get high, man. And if you someone that can't hold your own with the package, like the young boy, it's going to be problems, man. It's going to be problems, man. Like, he didn't care if this man was from Richmond. He didn't give a damn about none of this stuff. He didn't care, man. This is my word. So, boom. He take young boy's stuff. You know what I mean? He take it. I don't know what the argument was over. I don't know why they got into it, but he took his stuff. He took it. Point blank, man. Goddamn. We don't even got 2 o'clock rec this day. You know what I mean? So nobody's going to be able to see nobody until dinner time. You know what I mean? So the young boy got mushed out in the pod. You know what I mean? His pride is shattered. He walked over there and talked to a couple of dudes, and they looking like, man, you wildin', man. It looked like they was trying to tell him, like, go, you better go get a knife. You better go do something. Like, they trying to put the battery in his back. That man wanted no part of Fruit. I guess he felt the strength on that nigga when he was moving his ass. Man, that nigga wanted no part of damn Fruit, man. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, damn, this is nuts, man. So, boom, we go to dinner. I'm definitely going to dinner. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy as hell. Boom, we go to dinner. We go in the chow hall. Goddamn, when we go in the chow hall, the pod 4B, they already ate. So as we're going to the chow hall, I see the young boy. He's standing in the salad port of downstairs area talking to the dude through the glass. Like, even though they doors closed, you can see through doors, so you can talk. Like, you gotta do sign language because them shits is closed tight. So he at the door, and it looked like he explaining something. Goddamn, Fruit come down the step, walk right past that nigga and grill both of them niggas like this. I said, damn. We go to chow hall. Goddamn, I guess the young boy ain't eat. Boom. We come back from the chow hall. By the time I got into the building, coming back from the chow hall, I walk into a big crowd of shit. Boom, we walk in. It's like 3 Richmond dudes out there. Like the dude downstairs from Richmond, who I guess who dope it was, he down there. And Fruit down there. Fruit down there, Jay Dolo. Fruit down there, John Dolo. He like, yeah, and now he high. And he high now. So it's like, I guess when he got high, that shit pumped him up even more. Because usually dudes are down when they get high. You will see him high in the pod. But like, I guess when it was time for action or it's time to move, that shit, that high, it's like it enhances crazy ass, man. Man, I swear to God, it's like that dope enhances his crazy ass, y'all. That man, goddamn, was looking like a maniac. I walk in the jump, you see them dudes, everybody trying to talk. Cause there's a couple of dudes that know Fruit, you know what I mean? A couple of old timers that know him. So that niggas all out in the hallway and got them. I come back in, I'm walking, I'm looking, I'm like, and I see Fruit like, yeah, I tell you shit. Young nigga disrespectful. Young nigga told me he wanted all food. He told me he wanted all food. I'm trying to get high, and he told me he wanted all food. I ain't giving him no all food for no eggs. I'm trying to get high. And the dude was like, look, that wasn't his shit. That was my shit. Fruit was like, man, what you want to do then? I got it. What you want to do then? Dude was like, all right, don't worry about it. I'll be up there. I was like, oh, psychopath. Boom, we go upstairs. Goddamn, we up there. Goddamn, you see a Muslim dude, I guess he was from Richmond. I guess he know Fruit from back in the day or something, from another compound or somewhere. He pull up on Fruit, boom, we get to talking to him. You know what I mean? Talking to Fruit. Fruit like, yeah. Well, that's fair right there, then. That's fair. That can be fair. That's fair right there. I'm cool with that. That's fair. And they walked the Fruit cell, Muslim dude, and then he came back out with a bag of commissary. Fruit gave him a bag of commissary, man. So Fruit did spend $100, I think, or whatever the money. It looked like it was $100 in that bag. He spent $100, but it just wasn't all food what the young boy was asking for. So that's what the whole conversation was about. That the young boy asked his maniac ass and told his maniac ass that he wanted all food for the eggs, man. And Fruit got mad and took his shit. And that man aggressive when it comes to the drugs, man. So boom, goddamn. That shit got squashed, man. The dude downstairs, he never came up. I guess he was crazy. He was like, damn, at least he got some money. He got his money off the joint. You know what I mean? He paid the dude, I guess the Muslim dude in our pod knew him from Richmond downstairs, and that junk got squashed. Y'all, but the whole pod witnessed how crazy this man is when it comes to the D block. So the whole time this is going on, I know Red got down, like, you know, he's the one in the pod to get it. So he didn't get it last week. He had it like week before last, 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Then it's been, matter of fact, it's been like 3 weeks since he had it. So that's why Fruit ended up pulling up on the young boy. So now it's around the time where Red usually get it. You know what I mean? But now I know Red is kind of like having second thoughts. You know what I mean? On some old, like, damn, what should he do? Like, dude, a psychopath, man. But Red ain't really scared, though. You know what I mean? Red ain't really scared. You know what I mean? Boom. Out of nowhere, Red homeboy go to the hole, his main man. Man, go to the hole for being the number one gunner. The number one gunner. He got written up by the white lady sergeant. Man, I used to hear the white lady sergeant used to let dudes go. When I say let dudes go, that means she's watching the wood pause, man. And she never wrote nobody up, man. I don't know why she wrote this dude up, but all I know is we was in the pod. You seen the sergeant, he come right out. Dude was standing there, goddamn, fresh out the shower, looking like he just put work in. And the sergeant walked right up to him, Red, all them niggas that was over there with Red. And he walked up and he said, here you go. And he handed that nigga 2 trash bags. Dude was like, what's this for? He was like, you know what you did? Go ahead, you got 10 minutes to pack your shit. And he walked away. Goddamn, he ain't lock us down or nothing. They locked him up. Caught a gunning charge, man. A 229. Not a 229. That junk was a, don't get me to lie. But he caught a gunning charge, goddammit. He caught one. I said, damn, boom. I'm figuring Red already had plans of going to the V room because prior to this, I end up getting on with some weed. And when I had the weed, Red smoked the weed too. See, a lot of dudes that do the dope and smoke the weed, but Red smoked the weed too, y'all. Red smoked that goddamn weed too. So Red came and hollered at me and was like, look, bro, boom, boom, boom. Like, look, I know you don't mess with it, but look, let me goddamn do this and do that. And I'm gonna goddamn throw you when I strike on the weekend. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I thought about it. He be like, look, you're gonna make way more than what you're supposed to have anyway. So I'm like, all right, that's a bet. So boom, I threw him like 4 J's, you know what I mean? He said he was gonna bless me when he go on the weekend. I took a man of his word. He been in the pod a minute. I know he ain't gonna play no real games, you know what I mean? So I gave it to him. So boom, goddamn, Red goddamn go to VI. Red go to VI and shit. Red come back from VI, man. This is my word. That man didn't even get a chance to go in the damn cell, man. He didn't even get a chance to go in the damn cell, man. This man, as soon as he came through the threshold of the pod, all you seen was goddamn, that nigga goddamn Fruit come out of nowhere. That nigga flew over there and was walking with him to his, bro, trying to get to the cell, bro, dirty. He got something on him. He trying to get to the cell. Man, this man Fruit was right there. Walking, putting his beard in, like, yeah, you know, yeah. Red like, all right, man, all right, man. Red go in the cell, put his cut up. Red in the cell with the cut up. Red in that joint for a minute. Goddamn, he in that joint. Red in that joint, man. Niggas looking. Cut been up like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Red coming back. Cut still up. That nigga Fruit standing in the cut. The nigga looking mad as hell. He like, I think I seen a nigga go like this one time and look at his watch. Nigga like, I'm saying in my head, how can you rush somebody doing that, Fruit? I ain't gonna say it to his damn face, because Fruit was a psychopath, man. If you kill over dope, you'll kill over any damn thing, man. I wasn't getting in that damn man way, man. I promise y'all everything. I was watching this man from afar, because this man was a psychopath in the pod, y'all. He's standing there looking like the man taking too long bagging up his own package. I'm like, this nigga a maniac. Now, I'm watching because Red owes me too. So I don't need no monkey business going on, y'all. Like, I need mines too, you know what I mean? But I'm in good hands. Red gonna pay me. But at the same time, I know he got this psychopath on his top. He got this maniac Fruit on his damn heel, and Fruit is a damn psychopath, man. So boom, goddamn, he come out. He come out and shit, goddamn. He walking. And then Fruit goddamn waited like at least 2 minutes. He came out. You see goddamn Red go over here. He went straight to the phone. Boom, he goes to the wall phone. He on the phone dialing the number. When he turned around, Fruit was right there. Fruit was like, hey, look. Red like, gotcha. All right, I got you. Goddamn. It's my word, goddamn. Fruit was like, all right. Fruit looked mad as hell. Like, how can you, dude, he say he got you, but I'm looking at his face. Like, I'm trying to pick a good time for me to go, you know what I mean? Go see what's up with my junk, what he owe me. I'm trying to see that. But this nigga Fruit in the damn way, y'all. So I'm playing the cut looking at this junk. Shh, nigga in the damn way. Goddamn. Him and Fruit goddamn go to Fruit sale. Man, they in Fruit sale. Goddamn, they in there for a second. Next thing you know, the cut go up. It's like, damn. They stuck. They stuck in the sale to the next sale break. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I'm mad as hell. Like, damn, I ain't get a chance to holler at him yet. Like, damn, nigga Fruit got this nigga on smash. You know what I mean? I'm like, this shit crazy. Goddamn. Motherfucker in there a second. Next thing you know, the cut finally come down right before sale break. You see Fruit come to the door looking like, hey, get my door open. Get my door open. Niggas get his door open. His door open. Fruit come out first. Looked. Goddamn, Red one little homeboy, not the dude that definitely had his back, that was gonna roll with him. Goddamn, stab out dudes with him, all that. He went to the Bing. You know what I mean? He just there with another little young dude, man, that was from P-Town, man, like a little young boy, man. Goddamn. And I don't know if that's enough right there, but he was waiting for Red to come out. Fruit came out and looked. He looked around. Goddamn, next thing you know, Red came out that jump like this. I'm like, the hell he walking like that? The hell? So he walked right back to his cell. Went in his cell, put the cut up. I'm like, man, hold on, man. Like, y'all let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. I feel like he was taking too long to pay me mine. He got this maniac down on his top. I'm trying to get what's mine. Like, damn, bro. Like, come on, bro. I already had something set up. I was going to sell it to the dude downstairs, everything, man. I was trying to get this $40 in food. I was going to sell him the whole junk, whatever he give me or whatever I could make off the junk. I already had a plate for it downstairs. So I'm like, damn, this nigga done went from this room, that room. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you see goddamn Fruit goddamn Fruit at the booth. He talking to somebody in 4C, the part across from us. He like, hey, yeah, come outside. Yeah, yeah, come outside. Missile. That joke a missile. I'm like, this nigga, that nigga said, that joke a missile. I said, this nigga a maniac. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, I still ain't pay that no mind. I'm zeroing on goddamn Red. Man, I walked this door, y'all. Fuck this shit. Man, I went to his door. As soon as I went to his door, it seemed like goddamn, that nigga goddamn Fruit. That nigga was on me. As soon as I went to his door and I was about to knock, I looked. That nigga Fruit was like, he went from being up by the booth, he was like, this nigga look. I was like, hey, Red. Nigga ain't answering. I'm like, yo, Red. Hey, Red. He like, yo. I'm like, yo, come to the door, bro. He like, who that? I'm like, man, it's Weezy, man. He like, what's up? I'm like, hey, man, what's up, man? Slide that out for me right quick, man. I got something set up downstairs. I'm trying to take it to dinner when we go to dinner, bro. You know what I mean? He like, I'm gonna holler at you, Weezy. I'm like, you gonna holler at me? But when you coming out? He was like, I'm about to come out, bro. I'm about to come out. I'm like, all right. Goddamn, I leave from his door. I see Fruit walking towards it like, and he was looking like a demon. And he was like, that nigga ain't say nothing to me. Me and him ain't never speaking the pod. I ain't had nothing to say to that psycho. This is my word. He went to dude's cell. He was like, he turned his back to me. He was like, you coming out? Red was like, yeah. Goddamn, nigga came out. Goddamn. Fruit walking around. Red finally came out. I see him. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He was like, me holler at you, Weezy. Goddamn, Fruit standing right there. I'm like, what, by him? He was like, Fruit was like, what, why I can't be right here? I was like, yo, listen, man. Let me holler at you, Red. Let me holler at you, man. You know what I mean? We walked a little distance away from that psychopath. I was like, what's up? He was like, man. He was like, look, man. I'm gonna have to get you next time, man. I was like, get me next time? How you gonna get me next time? He said, man, because, man. He said, man, old Fruit, man. He said, I owed him, man, and, you know, I gave him what I went over there and got, man. I said, you gave him when you went over there and got. I said, bro, listen, bro. I said, I grabbed him like this. I was like, man, come on, bro, let's walk, bro. And we walked a little further. I was like, what's up? You all right, man? I was like, you good? We walking, he like, nah, I ain't good, Weezy. I was like, what's up? He was like, man, that nigga came in the cell and took my shit, bro. Goddamn, he called me in his cell, man. And he took my shit, Weezy, man. I was like, he took your shit? He was like, man, he took my shit, man. And he told me if I don't go back over there next week, goddamn it, he gonna stab my ass, bro. I'm like, what? He was like, man, that nigga gave me 4 eggs, bro. And told me he gonna give me something every day to do, bro. And he told me don't say shit, nobody gotta know, man. I was like, did he put his hands on you? He was like, yeah, he choked me. He choked me. I was like, he choked you. He was like, man, that nigga was about to kill me in his cell. He said, man, I had to get that man everything, bro. I said, man, this shit crazy. I said, bro, what you gonna do, bro? He was like, man, I don't know yet, bro, but just don't tell nobody, bro. Don't tell nobody. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but just don't tell nobody. I said, bro, listen, all right, bro. That's wild right there. I said, but I know this nigga a wild maniac, bro. I said, bro, listen, I ain't telling you what to do, but if you keep letting them goddamn get you, bro, I said, bro, it's a wrap for your bed, bro. I said, bro, I ain't telling you what to do. That's just the only advice I got for you, bro. I said, don't even worry about that little bit of money, you know what I mean, that you owe me. I said, bro, you need to handle that shit, bro. He was like, that nigga looked so defeated. I ain't never seen Red look like that. Like, he looked like he was waiting to get high after he come out from the visiting room to now he just looked like he was in space with it, y'all. Goddamn. As soon as we finished talking, man, he walked back towards his cell. Goddamn. Fruit was waiting on his ass. We go to the chow hall. Goddamn. Fruit in that junk selling the hell out that dope. Fruit selling the hell out that dope. That used to be his thing. Get the dope, sell some of the dope, but he can always have money to go buy more dope. That was his whole plan. That's all he gave a damn about. That's all he cared about, man. This is one of the aggressive drug addicts that's running around prison, like I'm telling y'all, that's waiting on y'all ass. Everybody that want to come to penitentiary when you get in trouble and want to get to the bag and get all them hard damn drugs, you gonna have to deal with aggressive drug addicts, man. And Fruit was one of them, y'all. He was one of them, man. And I just watched this man take this man package in silence. It wasn't a lot of noise. It wasn't a lot of struggle. It wasn't no screaming. Man, this man took Red package, man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I was like, oh my God, man. I said, this shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I went back in the room and told my roommate, I said, bro, he's like, Red, come out with that shit yet? I was like, yo, listen, bro, don't say shit, bro. You know what I mean? I said, but look, that nigga Red said that nigga goddamn Fruit took his shit. He was like, what? He said, man, that nigga took his shit when he came back from VI, bro. Took his whole package. I was like, man, I don't know how, because he went in the room with him. I said, but when he came out, that man ain't had shit, not even the stuff he owed me. I said, I could be snapping on him right now, but I'm not. He was like, man, that shit crazy, man. So boom. Fruit running around getting high as a bitch. Man, we come out at night, man. That nigga Fruit came out. That nigga was like, high as a bitch. That nigga, That nigga eyes was glossy. That nigga. Yeah. And nigga got down, sat down. That nigga sat at the table. That nigga was got down. That nigga went in his pants in front of everybody and started scratching his nuts. Pause, man. Niggas like, yo, nigga hit me like, yo, look, man. Pause wasn't even invented yet. It's supposed to be invented around this time. Nigga hit me like, yo, look, I look. This nigga sitting like, I'm like, yo, this nigga wild as a bitch. This nigga goddamn get up. This nigga go to the sink. And nigga sat down. And nigga got up again and start walking around. Goddamn. Nigga hollering at him. He like, yeah. That nigga going in his pocket in front of everybody. What you want? All right, look. Sale break, we'll get my money. All right, yeah. Goddamn. That nigga Red standing by his cell like this, just looking like he can't believe this shit, y'all. He's looking like he can't believe he just let a nigga silently rob his ass. That's how he's looking. Like, what just happened here, man? What happened is you had a goddamn aggressive drug addict on your ass, man. This just is a part of penitentiary right here, y'all. You know what I mean? This goes down in penitentiary. This is real penitentiary shit right here. I don't know if this is going on right now, but this is what goes on in penitentiary, y'all. You have these maniacs that's just waiting and lurking for niggas, man. That's weak as a bitch, man. Whatever your weakness is at, that's what the type of maniac you gonna have to deal with, man. And goddamn Fruit got that nigga ass. Fruit got that nigga smooth. That nigga Red was just standing there just watching the show looking like, this nigga snorting my dope, selling my dope. And I'm just standing here looking like a dickhead. I'm walking laps. I get by Red. Red said, Weezy. I'm like, yo. He like, hey, bro. Can I holler at you? I'm like, what's up? He was like, you got some more weed? I was like, bro, I ain't got number like 3. He like, bro, please let me get one, bro. He was like, bro, listen, bro. He was like, man, like, she was like, man, this is crazy right here, man. He said, I don't even know what to tell my girl. He said, I don't even know what to tell my girl, man. You know what I mean? He said, man, this shit crazy, man. He was like, yo, goddamn, my girl coming the week after next. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to face her then. You know what I mean? He was like, my goddamn mom coming this weekend. You know what I mean? He was like, man, that man told me if I don't go over there when my girl come see me and come back with that package, man, he gonna stab me up. I was like, bro, listen, he's a whole psycho. So you need to take his word on whatever he's saying. You know what I mean? I said, the only advice I'll give you, bro, like I gave you last time, man, is just, man, you keep letting people take advantage, bro. That's just how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, we in prison, bro. Like, this is the circumstances. You wanted to hustle. This is the circumstances, my nigga. You know what I mean? I told you I wasn't even worrying about the bread he owed me. He still owed me. I wasn't even worrying. I didn't even care about it, man. I felt so bad that he had this aggressive drug addict on his damn heel. Shit was crazy. So boom. Goddamn. Red go to VI. The whole week he was looking sick. He didn't even want to do no damn drugs, man. He just had a sick look in his face. He had a sick ass look in his face, man. Like, shh. Man, this shit crazy as hell, man. Shit crazy, y'all. Goddamn. And goddamn Red. He come back from VI. He's still looking crazy. You know what I mean? I see him, I'm like, damn, bro, you all right, man? Goddamn Fruit all around the whole part of the yard, selling all this shit right in his face. Fruit got a whole sack, bro, went over there and got an 8-ball. Fruit took a whole 8-ball off that nigga ass, bro. He took a whole 8-ball off his ass, y'all. That shit was bananas. I said, oh my God, man, bro, still come back looking stupid. You know what I mean? I pull up on him, what's good, bro? He like, shh, man. I took your word, Weezy, man. You know what I mean? He's like, I took your word, man. I was like, what's up? What you gonna do something to that nigga? Cause I was all for that, man, but like, cause he needed to be stopped. If that was me, I would have rocked his ass to sleep for about a month. You hear me? Because he's a dangerous maniac. You better know what you're doing when you go after him, because if you go after him the wrong way and you miss, you can die behind it, man, because he was in shape. He was somebody that'll hurt you, and he didn't play, man. So I would have rocked his ass to sleep for a minute, then I would have got his ass, y'all. I would have pushed that nigga down the steps or something. Something dangerous would have had to happen to that nigga, man. But all I know is Red was like, man, I took your advice. I was like, you gonna do something to him? He was like, man, shh. Man, shit crazy, bro. Just know I took your advice, bro. You know what I mean? So the whole week, man, he just was never come out to sell, go get on the phone every now and then. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Just did him. Like, everybody knew what happened in the pod. But dudes wasn't like talking about it and dogging him, because dudes knew that dude, goddamn Fruit, was a piece of garbage. Everybody knew that, man. But if you did dope, you had to deal with him because he had the dope. So that was just the goddamn crazy maniac reality of what was going on in our pod right at the time, man. So, boom, the week went by fast, man. You know what I mean? Fruit running out of dope now. This how you know he running out of dope, because now he talking to goddamn Red. Goddamn. One time coming down the steps, I can look straight in their cell as I'm coming down the steps because they in cell 11. He in cell 11. I look, Fruit inside the joint sitting on his toilet, talking to Red. Red sitting on his bed. Fruit not even supposed to be in the damn cell. He's sitting on the damn toilet, talking to him. Then they stepped out before the doors closed. Then they standing by the joint. And you see goddamn Fruit like, nigga, you doing the same little routine. Nigga, you need to do that. Goddamn, I got it lined up. Look, when you come back with it, goddamn, he running shit down. I'm like, shit crazy. So boom, they call goddamn dinner. When they called dinner, Fruit went to chow hall. Everybody went to chow hall. I ain't go eat. You know what I mean? I stayed in the pod. Goddamn, I look. Red stayed in the pod. I go to Red cell. I'm like, what's up, bro, man? You all right, man? He come to the door. He was like, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I was like, yo, man. I said, don't tell me this man talking to you about getting another package, bro. And what he was like, man, this man told me, goddamn, he already got shit lined up. Goddamn, he gonna give me a little bit more off it this time and all that. Don't forget about what we talked about in the cell. He was like, man, for real, man. Like, man, I ain't trying to get stabbed, bro. I was like, man, shh, bro. Like, I don't know what you gonna do there, bro. I don't know what the hell you gonna do, bro. Like, I don't know what you gonna do, bro. Like, we can't jump this nigga. I'm not fucking with this guy, bro. Lest this man cross my path, I'm not messing with him. You know what I mean? He knew that. He wasn't asking me for help. He was asking me for advice. And I gave it to him, y'all. I gave it to him. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's good advice or that was bad advice, man. Because I wasn't trying to steer him the wrong way, y'all. I promise. I just seen someone that was being taken advantage of by a bully. So I had to tell him, like, look, bro, you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to give him some good advice. Goddamn, boom. The weekend come. Saturday. Goddamn, bro went to the V room. Bro come back from the V room. This my word. That nigga Fruit was standing right by the office door. As soon as you come in the parlor, there's a door where the office is at right there. He was standing right there. The booth is right in front of him. Fruit was right there. Just posted up. Shoes tied tight. Goddamn, that slide open up. Red came out. Red came in the pod. Hey, open up cell 11. Goddamn, Fruit let him get by a little bit. As soon as he got by, Fruit was on his ass. Fruit walking with him again. Fruit walking with him again. His door open. Goddamn. Fruit over there talking. Fruit talking, goddamn. Red went to his cell. He about to walk in the cell. Lady, come on in the come. Don't you go in that cell. She called his last name. Don't you go in that cell. He was like, all right. Boom, the door closed. Boom. He had the door hot as a pistol doing all this dumb ass shit. He had the man door like, you can see him through the glass. He like, yeah. Goddamn. Next thing you know, the cut go up. The cut go up, just like always. He put the cut up. That nigga goddamn Fruit standing right by the cell, waiting. Goddamn, his nose itching. I know he goddamn want to get high, nigga. 30 minutes go by, cut come down. Door open, he go inside Red cell like, F that damn CO lady. He walked up in there, he went up in there. You seen him talking for a minute. Next thing you know, you seen Red hand him something. Goddamn, I seen that. I was like, yo, goddamn, Fruit came out. I'm like, yo, I'm telling my man, I'm about to holler at this nigga Red. I know he better help something that he owed me. Goddamn, you gonna go up like that, bro? Like, you wildin', bro. Goddamn. As I'm walking to his cell, Fruit coming out, that bitch fast as hell. Fruit like, nigga like a dope fiend, goddamn, on Christmas, that nigga hands was tight, that nigga moving, goddamn it. That nigga peeled out of bro cell, went to his cell. Goddamn, I go to bro cell. I say, yo, bro. I said, goddamn, bro. I said, yo, you ain't put nothing to the side for me, bro. Like, damn, you gonna drag me a month, bro? Like, damn, I let it go, but damn, bro. Like, what? He like, hey, Weezy, you don't want none of that shit, Weezy. I'm like, what? He was like, you don't want none of that shit, bro. I was like, what you talking about, bro? He was like, man, shh. He said, man, I took your advice. I said, you took my advice? What are you talking about, Red? He was like, man, when I went to go see my mama, I told my mama what was going on. You know what I mean? My mama told me, goddamn, I should stab that nigga brains out. But she was like, you know what? I got you. You know what I mean? I was like, what you mean she got him? He was like, man, shit. He was like, I got something for his ass. I'm like, bro, what you do, bro? He was like, man, that shit I just brought back. He was like, that's the hot package. He was like, I got the other package. He was like, but don't say nothing. He was like, I got you. Don't say nothing. You don't want none of that right there. He was like, don't say nothing. I was like, bro, what you mean a hot package, bro? He was like, bro, you gonna see, bro. This is my word. He was like, you gonna see. You gonna see, man. Goddamn. Damn sure, goddamn. We went in that junk right before, goddamn, we was about to go to dinner, y'all. Right before we was about to go to dinner. Goddamn, next thing you know, all you see is goddamn motherfucking COs coming from everywhere. They coming, they running. They open our joint up, they running our pod. Niggas like, police in the pod, police in the pod. Police coming to jump. They went straight to goddamn fruit sale. They go to their sale. They was like, hey, call the medvac. Call the medvac right now. Everybody on their walkie-talkies, goddamn people coming in, they was like, locked down. Everybody locked down right now. Niggas like, what's going on? They locked all our ass down. Man, on everything I love, y'all, all you seen was goddamn them people wheeling fruit out the pod. Fruit was hanging off the damn stretcher, man. Phone was coming out of his mouth, man. Now, I know later on down the line in my bed, you seen dudes goddamn OD off drugs, you know what I mean? Like that fitting all that shit that's running around now. Dudes is ODing off drugs, man. But this junk right here, this was way before. Like this is way before all the fentanyl and all that shit, man. So whatever that nigga mama and everybody put in that shit, man. And by the way, Red is not the dude real name that I use from Richmond, man. I mean from Portsmouth. I didn't want to use his name just for these particular reasons, man. But man, this is my word, man. He gave that nigga a fake package, y'all, that was messed up in the man. I don't know what he put in that shit, but that shit was messed up, man. That's my word. Goddamn. Next thing you know, we in the joint. Everybody like, oh, shh. Niggas like, yo, what happened? Damn, that shit was a missile. That's what niggas saying on the door, man. That shit was a missile, man. Look at fruit, man. They just took that nigga out. His roommate was like, yo, man, I'm thinking this nigga on the bed sleep before we go to chow. He was like, man, that nigga goddamn OD, bro. He said that nigga wasn't even answering. I was hitting that nigga, pushing that nigga, smacking that nigga. He was like, man, that nigga was out. He was like, man, that nigga was out, man. So goddamn the CO walked through. CO came through. Niggas was like, yo, what's up? What happened? It was like, he all right, but he went out. Like, he was done. He almost died. Niggas was like, oh, shit. I was like, yo, this nigga got rid of fruit on some maniac gangster shit. This nigga poisoned him. I was like, oh, my God. I said, yo, this shit crazy as hell. So boom, we were locked down for the rest of the day. Next day we come out. Goddamn, we come out. I made it like 20 minutes before I said anything to Red. But I know people looking like, damn, like people might be thinking that shit just was a missile. Cause that shit happened when you got a missile, you know what I mean? So people thinking it's a missile. I see Red and I'm like, hey bro, man, what the hell your mama put in that shit? He was like, here bro. And they gave me a nice, they probably gave me about 2 grams. No, it was probably about 1.5 grams. He looked out. It was in a plastic. It wasn't in no paper. It was a nice little ball of drugs, a little dope. You know what I mean? He was like, here, bro, that's my bad. I was like, yo, bro, what you put in that shit, bro? He was like, man, rat poison, all type of shit. I don't know what my mama put in that shit. I was like, damn. I was like, bro, he was a maniac. I was like, man, damn. I was like, bro, when I gave you that advice, bro, like, I mean, like, you had to do what you had to do, bro. But like, damn, bro, that's how you get rid of an aggressive drug addict, bro. I was like, that's wild as shit. It was bad. But that was wild as shit, man. That nigga goddamn fruit had to be stopped, y'all. That nigga had to be stopped, man. And fruit went to the hole. It's my word, man. That nigga goddamn was like, damn, man. He was like, yo, that nigga had to be stopped, bro. That nigga had to be stopped, man. He had to be. I was like, damn, bro, you right, bro. It's my word. We locked down for that night. Goddamn. Next thing you know, next morning, police running our shit again. Police in the pod, police in the pod. Police run straight to goddamn Red cell. They ran straight to his cell, man. Went in that bitch, ransacked this shit, him and his celly, man. Red got caught with the dope, man. Goddamn, they locked Red dumbass up, man. This is my word, man. Red wrote me a kite when he was back there, man. Red said, goddamn, Fruit dropped a dime on his ass, y'all. Fruit told the people he was going to VI getting the dope. They asked him where he was getting that dope from, how he go out on dope. He told on Red, man. Red got knocked with the dope, man. So he got rid of the goddamn aggressive drug addict, but he still went down with a dope charge, y'all, because they found the dope in his cell, man. And that's the end of the story, y'all, man. Man, shit was crazy, man. Bro was a goddamn aggressive drug addict, man. Like I told y'all, That's what they got in there, y'all. Like, that's what's waiting for you in there, man. They got all type of aggressive maniacs from all around the state that's waiting on y'all niggas, man. If you get locked up, this is what you're gonna go through, man. That's why you see the scenarios, you see the different situations, you see the different stories that I give. I give y'all these different stories because I want y'all to have every aspect of who is in there, what's going on in there, and how it goes down in there, man. They have guys like this in there that want the drugs, man. You have maniacs for the weed. You have maniacs for the dope. You have maniacs for the coke. You have maniacs for the tobacco. It's maniacs for everything in there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, they in there waiting, man. That's why I want everybody to stay out the way, man, period. I want y'all to stay out the way for y'all don't never ever have to go through nothing like this of dealing with psychos like this, man. That dude Fruit was an all-time psycho, man. Number 8 on my top 10 psycho list. I'll say he lands at the number 8 spot, man, because there's a whole lot more other psychos, man. But just to see how aggressive he was when he really wanted to get high was different for me, man. And these people right here don't play, y'all. So, like, if you don't want to go through these things, man, don't have to go fight or kill or poison a goddamn drug addict, man, that's aggressive. Just don't come to prison, y'all. Stay y'all ass out the way, man. Period, man. That's all I need y'all to do, man. Stay out the damn way, man. But y'all already know what to do, man. It's the weekend banger, man. I need y'all to turn this one up for me for the weekend, y'all. Let it go up like this. Like, share, subscribe to the show. Let's get it. Let's go. Love y'all to death, man. Make sure y'all be safe this weekend, man. Make great decisions, man. Make right moves. Make the right moves, y'all. People, places, and things, man. Watch all 3 of those things, man. Watch who you hang with. Watch where you go. And watch the things you do. And you can stay out the way, man. I promise, man. But with that being said, y'all, stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.